Hello, I have been in Australia for 5 years. I am married. I have 2 boys. I love going to church. And this is the story of my people. My community is made up of migrants. Many of the women in my community came as spouses. The men have lived here longer than the women. And in majority of cases, the women are under the control and authority of the men because they are still on the provisional spouse visas. The men tell the women whom they can talk to and be friends with and point out whom the woman needs to stay away from. The financial decisions are made clear from the onset. The men pays rent and the women pay for other expenses, including the utility, food, and costs around the children if they have children. If there is a mortgage, they share the cost of that. It's the same back home. Women need to earn their keep for themselves and the children. In Australia, this often means managing 2 jobs to enable them meet the financial demands of their household here and overseas. They are also expected to send money home to their families as they are living in a Western country. Domestic and family violence in my community is a hidden practice. In my culture, people marry into families with higher status or families who have money or access to money. These are more important than romance to families. Men in my community know that they cannot beat their wives in Australia, so there are a lot of controlling behavior. He might be wanting to have a bigger share of her finances. He wants to control what she does with her money and often assumes she is hiding her finances from him. There is verbal abuse, gaslighting, threats, especially around visa status, isolating women from sections of the community, physical violence when he cannot control himself anymore, and making the house unsafe and uncomfortable for children. The violence involves people in the families, and between families they are connected. It often gets reported to families overseas and spread among family members. The family members overseas might get involved to try and resolve the conflict, like elder brother, elders in the family and community, but they often rule in favor of the man. The man marries other women or has mistresses and end up with a number of children. In this situation, he goes backwards and forwards between Australia and the home country. This puts a lot of pressure on the wife in Australia.